I'm Jen from Gentlest with real solutions for real moms. Whether your baby comes home from the hospital right away, arrives later, perhaps after a stay in the neonatal intensive care unit, or comes through an adoption agency, the homecoming of your little one is a major event. Here's how to be prepared. Moms-to-be sometimes pack clothes for the trip home even before going to the hospital. Or they may wait to see what the weather brings and have their partner bring clothing for both them and the baby. Plan to bring loose-fitting clothing for yourself with a drawstring or elastic waist because you most likely won't be fitting into your pre-pregnancy outfits yet. For your baby's trip home, dress your baby as you would dress yourself with one more light blanket or swaddle layer. It is also typical to have a cap on their head since babies lose heat through their heads. If you'd be too warm in a knitted sweater during the summer, your baby probably will be too. In warm weather, dress your baby in a t-shirt and a light cotton pants over a onesie. Add a light blanket on top. If it's cold, put footy pajamas, a hat, and a warm blanket over your baby. Be sure to keep all blankets far from your baby's face to avoid suffocation. Chances are much better that you'll bring home a calm, contented baby if you don't spend a lot of time at the hospital trying to dress your newborn in a complicated outfit that requires pushing and pulling the baby's arms and legs. Also, onesies and sleepers work well with an umbilical cord stump, whereas pants with a waistband may rub. If you haven't already made arrangements with your baby's healthcare provider, make sure to ask when the baby's first checkup should be scheduled before you leave the hospital. Depending on the circumstances, some premature babies also go home with a special monitor for checking breathing and heart rate. Make sure you have taken an infant CPR class since it's an official recommendation, and if you haven't, it's important that you do so immediately. When you're leaving the hospital, don't feel rushed out the door. Have your questions answered. And if you find yourself wondering about anything from bathing to breastfeeding to burping, ask your nurse, lactation consultant, or your baby's doctor. Don't be surprised if you have mixed emotions as you bring your baby home, especially if this is your first child. You'll likely be nervous. In fact, you actually may feel terrified since the baby didn't come with a manual. If your baby wasn't with you much at the hospital, you may not know what sort of schedule your little bundle of joy will keep. But you'll know before long, although baby schedules do change a lot during those first few months. You'll be less stressed if you can just go with the flow at first. I'm Jen. See you next time.